Hello, I'm Adam Paul Morgan and thank you for clicking on and watching this small little video of mine, which is on gaming, but it's a topic that I sort of discovered while doing another video, and it sort of led on me to talk about the topic of game complete. Now, I've been gaming for many years. I know people who game themselves, and I know people who I watch on YouTube and things like that. But there's one thing about gaming I don't hear that often, including myself, is game complete, finishing a game. How many times do you hear that? How many times do you know, in sort of general talking about games, yeah, I finished this game? There's not that many. But then I was looking at my game library, as it were, and these are the games that I haven't finished yet. That's just the physical copies, disc copies, cartridge, what have you. But I've got digital copies of games as well. That's a lot of video games. I could possibly think that I wouldn't have to buy a video game for another 2 years, and I can hear my wife cheering with joy when I say that, when I don't have to buy a video game for another 2 years, but I will. I've got the Zelda games for the Wii U coming out in 2016 on the pre-order, the collector's edition of the Twilight Princess, and any eagle-eyed viewers would see that I haven't completed the Twilight Princess on the Wii yet, nor Skyward Sword, which Skyward Sword, and there's a couple of other games in my collection that feel like a chore, feels like a job. And it's supposed to be fun, challenging but fun. If it is challenging but it isn't fun, I try and bear with it. But if it feels like a chore, feels like a job, I tend to move away from that game, like some other people do. Now, I know a lot of people who have completed certain games that has only taken them so long, but I've got a couple of games in my list that I've read and been told and things like that they're going to take hours and hours, 40, 50, 60 plus hours to complete, like Xenoblade Chronicles, which I've only played it for 4 hours and I haven't even scratched the surface yet. Same with Witcher 3. I've played that for about an hour, 2 hours maybe. I haven't even touched the surface. And Grand Theft Auto 5 as well. For me, that's more of a relaxing thing. Just go online, just jump in the car and just drive around the island. With the high definition graphics, things like that, it's quite relaxing, but it's not anything to do with a single player campaign for the great stories and things like that. So I really don't think I'm the only one in the gaming world who has a big backlog of video games who thinks maybe it's time I should start going on to try and complete some of these games, just to get that feeling of, yes, I've completed it. Of course there's the online, let's have a quick go while we got a few minutes. Mario Kart 8, I love playing that. Even now, I still try and give myself time to play Mario Kart 8 because it's so much fun online. Splatoon, your shooters out there. I enjoy Splatoon as my go-to shoot 'em up if I have a few minutes, which is Titanfall, but I've been playing a lot of Star Wars Battlefront online recently. So that could also be another reason why I'm getting a bit of a backlog of games that I haven't completed yet from over the years. But still, all in good fun and great stories out there to be told, which is a new way of gaming. So, yeah, I can't be the only one out there who has not finished these video games. I've rambled on a bit on this one, but thank you so much for watching this. If you've got a big backlog of video games, or do you find it difficult to complete video games for one reason or another, I'd love to hear you in the comment section below, or just send me a message, have a chat. If you fancy having a game with me on the Xbox, just type Adam Paul Morgan in the gamer tag. So, I'm Adam Paul Morgan, and thank you very much, and try a bit.